Hey, Jim, I heard about this new thing called the underutilized housing tax. What is that?
The UHT is a new tax that Government of Canada introduced in 2022. It's applicable to tax filers as of this year, 2023, April 30th. It's a 1% tax on the value of a property that's owned. It's designed for non-Canadians or non-residents that own a property that's being underused or not used the way it should be. The thing is that what a lot of Canadians don't know is they could actually be subject to this UHT. A lot of people have heard of it, but they don't realize that Canadians can be affected. So if you own a rental property, for example, and let's say you own it by yourself, not a big deal, you're going to be exempt most likely. If you own a rental property, there's a lot of couples out there, common law spouses, that they own a property together. Well, that's considered a partnership. And if you own one of these rental property in a partnership, you are required to file the return. You're not necessarily required to pay a tax, but you're required to file the return by April 30th. Now, if you don't file the return as like a partnership or an individuals, then you could be subject to a $5,000 penalty. If the property is held inside of a corporation, it's a $10,000 penalty.
That's quite a lot of money. How am I supposed to figure out if this applies to me?
Well, you want to talk to an accountant, obviously. If you own a rental property, you're running a business. If you're running a business, you should be using an accountant to do your taxes. So it's really important to talk to your accountant. Self-employed people, for years, the government has said that you can go up until June 15th before you have to file your return, even though the taxes are due as of April 30th. The problem is that this return, there's no extension on it for self-employed people. So this return, or this UHT return, has to be filed by April 30th. Now, there's actually a little nugget of good news with this. The Government of Canada, because this is a new thing and they just came out with it, they have agreed to waive any penalties and interest on any of the taxes owing with regards to the UHT for the year of 2022, provided that your return is filed before October 31st of 2023. So there's a little bit of an extension for you this year, but it's really important. You should be talking to an accounting professional, find out if it applies to you.